What is up, guys? It is your boy Keep It Real. I want to thank you guys for tuning into today's video. What is the topic, you might be asking? So the topic I'm covering today is Denuvo. Denuvo is a DRM solutions basically meant to delay pirating, delay the distribution of a free copy of a game. Now, why it's in the news right now is because the chief operations officer, Steve Hewen, stated that the software Denuvo isn't really causing performance issues. It's not really harming the consumer, but the community disagrees. There's plenty of research backing it up, and maybe, you should take on the community. Don't push against us. Embrace us. Maybe listen to our feedback. Work on it just to enhance everybody's experience with this, because nobody has a problem with publishers stopping the game being pirated. They have bills to pay just like we do. We want the next game. If it's a great game, I definitely don't want it to lose money due to pirating, because I want the next installment. So if you did not know, let me just go a little bit in deeper explaining what Denuvo is, so you're not just deer in the headlights. So Denuvo is a digital rights management, that's DRM, solution and anti-tamper for game developers. Game developers can license Denuvo and integrate it into their PC games. If they do, the Denuvo software provides an anti-piracy protection. It's designed to make it more difficult for people to crack games and distribute them for free. According to Denuvo, it stops the reverse engineering and debugging required to crack a game. Next, game developers are hoping their games won't be cracked for a while, forcing people who might otherwise pirate the game to buy it if they want to play with the game without waiting. Why is that a big deal? That's a big deal because companies are using Denuvo not really to stop piracy for the reason so people have to, so it's an unfair advantage for us. It's because they don't want to lose money. That's the truth. They want people who don't want to wait to buy the game so they can't get it for free online. Now, a huge company known for their exclusive games, and the reason I'm bringing it up is because they get pirated a lot, is Nintendo. Nintendo definitely gets pirated a lot. Their games are exclusive only to Nintendo. They don't touch a single soul. So imagine you've been playing PC for 20 years and you really want to play Zelda. You either have to cough $300 or you pirate the game. And you play that 4K 60 FPS because the Switch can't handle it and your PC can. That's what causes piracy. Piracy isn't done to games that are already good. I can promise you that the most pirated games are pretty much games that are blacklisted, trash, or just exclusive. Because how else are we going to experience that game if there's no conversation between publishers and things like Sony, Xbox, PC, Steam? If there's no communication between them, we pretty much fall in the back burner. Now, not everyone uses Denuvo. As I stated, Nintendo uses a completely different way to stop the pirating of their games. There's a whole different thing over there. I'm not gonna get into that. But game publishers such as CD Projekt Red and websites like GOG.com don't use Denuvo. And the reason they don't use Denuvo is because they don't want people to be forced to buy a game. I love GOG, by the way. It's amazing. A game I want to bring up real quick is The Witcher 3. I just started playing it again. Awesome game, awesome update. Man, that game is flawless. I know not a lot of people, some people don't like it, but hey, everybody has their own flavor. So, The Witcher 3 is amazing. It's not pirated a lot. The game constantly goes on sale. It's a great game. People want to play it, people want to experience it, and it's available on multiple platforms, on multiple services. So, guess what? It doesn't get pirated. Now, in the interview with Steve Hewen, this is what I want to go back to, quoting: "In the case of anti-tamper, I think there is a clear statement that there is no perceptible impact on gameplay because of the way we do things." That is very vague. It's not very clear. So does it affect performance or not? Please tell us. Please. So I want to show you guys this video of Hogwarts Legacy that does use Denuvo, because it shows that performance issue, that performance thing that apparently doesn't exist because the perception is not there. It's Not okay to assume that things don't happen because you don't want to take action, so you tell us it doesn't exist. Things do exist, they're in the back burner. Please, just love your consumers. Without the people to spend money on your games cannot function. So this is Hogwarts Legacy. If you did not know, Hogwarts Legacy dropped on PC and it was not a bad game, but the performance on PC was about dookie. It was terrible. The game ran terrible. You could hop on a game that is beautiful, and then you would hop on a game such as Hogwarts, play on low settings, and barely hit 40 FPS. I had that issue for a little bit, and then they sent a few updates, and it's running a little bit better. But take a look at this. On the left, you have the version that people like me and you purchase, and on the right, you have a cracked version. The FPS difference is close to 20 to 30 FPS in every single scene. That's rough. Imagine that on the cracked version, you're getting about 60 FPS. What would that mean for the people like me and you? Would we get a game that only runs 40 FPS, 30 FPS because we didn't crack it? That is the consumer's issue. That is the gaming community's issue. Why is it that somebody can crack the game and get a better game? Why is it that somebody can basically steal from under you and you don't make it so it's better for us than it is for them? Some gaming companies are awesome when it comes to anti-piracy because what they'll do is they'll make it so when they pirate a game, at one point of the game, it's basically stops the game, doesn't let them continue. There's plenty of examples of that. I'll link some down below, but that is what happens. So, as the consumer, we lose. It is not that Denuvo is a bad company. It is not that Denuvo is a terrible company and they're money hungry, but Denuvo is basically handling a double-edged sword and slapping both the people that are doing illegal things and people who are buying the games legally. So that's it. That's it about Denuvo. And something I would like to add on to the end of this video is that Gabe Newell, creator of Steam, said piracy is an issue of service, not price. That's what I was saying about games like Witcher. Witcher 3 is an amazing service to the consumer. CD Projekt Red serves the consumer. Games like Metal Gear Rising serve the consumer. Street Fighter 6, God of War. These things feed us. The gamer's thirst is quenched when a good game is released. Diablo 4. When good games are released, people don't go to pirate. They buy it instantaneously because they want to join in on the fun. Call it FOMO. I don't care. When a game is good, I want to play on it at midnight. Call me. I'll call off. So take it with a grain of salt, guys. If you don't experience performance issues and you don't really care much for Denuvo, perfectly fine. But just know that things like this are happening in the background. You might not have a terrible PC. Try a different game. With that being said, leave a like and subscribe, and have an amazing evening.